Welcome to Mag Interviews. This is your host, Leonardo Calcagno.
My name is Kim Cooke. I am the owner of independent record label Pheromone Recordings and co-owner of Toronto recording studio Revolution Recording.
Okay. So what are you doing here at FolkNorth?
Well, I'm here to represent Steph Cameron, who is a fantastic artist who is signed to the label from Saskatoon. And she was accepted into the conference, and we're here to meet and greet and see how we can move her career forward.
Excellent. So tell me, how important is an event like this for you, coming here to a B2B event like this?
Well, I'll have a better answer for you on Sunday evening, but the delegate list is good. The other artists are strong as well. Alejandra? Oh, you're not Alejandra. I'm sorry. My apologies. Thought that was Alejandra. Another one of my artists. It was a dead ringer. I'm so sorry. So I'm optimistic, and there's a nice mix of labels, agents, marketers, European folks, and we'll see what comes out of it.
So, how does it work for you? How do you sell your artists when you're at an event like this? Besides a showcase like that, what are you looking for to bring your artists to the market?
Well, she doesn't have a label in the U.S. For starters, so that would be amazing if we found someone who wanted to raise a hand for her. We have succeeded in getting a European agent, and we have a label in England and Ireland, the UK and Ireland, and we have a distribution deal in the GAS countries. But there's a lot more of Europe, and one great thing would be if some of the European bookers who are here like what she has to offer. She's heading over to Europe in January for about a 20-day tour, but it would be great to plant the seeds of further touring down the road.
All right, so you have a recording company, a recording studio, you have a record company also. Mm-hmm. The question is asking, what's happening with the music industry? Are you still very hopeful to sell albums, or there's something like for just...
It's a complex question and a complex answer. If the leaders of the Canadian industry were here right now, they would be very positive and optimistic. They would say that business was up 7% in the first half of the year. My response would be not from where I sit. What I mean by that is I think the very elite, the 1% of the 1%, and I'm talking about Drake and The Weeknd and artists like that, are swooping up a disproportionate amount of streaming revenue, but because they are just so massive, and the music they make is youth skewed, and streaming is mostly, it's changing, but is mostly youth skewed. So for the types of records that I like to put out, it's building, but the decline of physical sales hurts. So we're fighting the good fight and finding ways to make it work. But I don't consider, for a niche label like mine, I don't consider myself out of the trees yet, out of the bush.
So how do you keep yourself hopeful?
Well, I've been around the business for a long time. I've been at it for 46 years, so I've seen a lot of things come and go. And I'm optimistic. There's still only a tiny percentage of the world's population pays for a monthly streaming. If it were to double, triple, quadruple over the next 5 years, it still would be a tiny percentage. But the revenue will go up that much more. So I am optimistic that demographically it's going to spread, and that it's going to reach a point where it can be a worthwhile financial endeavor, not only for the artists, but also for content creators and people like myself.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
No problem.